Hi guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon, and this is a client reading. Today's reading is the $7 flash sale reading that I'm currently offering right now. So if you are interested in this, check the description box. I will put the link where you can make your purchase. And for this particular reading, it's 4 cards, and I will be reading from the Halloween Oracle. So the question for this reading is basically we're focusing on what do you need to do to meet the goals of your business? So I will be pulling 4 cards for you. I'm just going to shuffle the cards a few times before we get started. So we just want to see the energies of what do you need to do to achieve your business goals. I'm assuming to make your business successful and thrive. Okay, so the first card is Spider, Community and Web Weaving, Scrying, Intuition, Ghost, Regret. And as I'm pulling these cards, I'm already delivering. I'm receiving messages already. And then the Skull of Darkness, Blind Spots. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, so let's start from the first card that you received, Spider. Spider is about community and web weaving. Web weaving. Blah, 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 blah. Web weaving. This card makes me feel like with your business, one, you're dealing with a lot of people. You're dealing with a lot of the public. You're dealing with a lot of outreach and just communication, working with other people, delivering some sort of product to these people. And as the Spider card, you want to learn how to reach out to these people in a way where they will feel like they need you, they will need your product, and that your product will be so heartfelt, so original that they can't find it anywhere else. And to me, when you're delivering a product for a particular business, you want to have your brand and you want to have something that people will know you, who you are, by the look of that brand. So for instance, for example, with my business, I deliver readings for clients, and when clients come to me for a reading, usually they see a particular reading or a post that they feel drawn to. I've also had clients tell me that the pictures that I take of the cards when I lay them out, as advertisements, they can always tell when it's one of my photographs just because of the way that I do it. So those are little ways that I like to stick out from other people because I have a certain look to my whole business. But that's basically what the Spider card is telling me, is that for you to reach out to the people, you need to be a people person, speak out, and deliver content that's going to be useful for a certain audience. So remember, when you're doing a business, that you want to reach out to a lot of people, but don't feel right off the bat, as you were just starting, don't feel like you have to reach anybody and everybody. It's always best to put a lot of your focus on a certain type of audience, gain those followers, and then branch out from there. And by that I mean, if there's a certain age group, or if you prefer a certain gender over another. So let's say you work better with women. Women would probably be your main source that you would be advertising to. Your products would be focused more on the women of the audience. I say age group because some people feel comfortable, like for me, I'll use myself as an example. Reading wise, I do a lot of readings for clients who I feel are in their early 20s to mid 30s. I've had a couple clients that were older, And I could definitely feel a change in energy when I'm reading for a different age group. But it is something that I'm branching out with and working towards being able to read comfortably for a different age group. So when you're focusing on your business, don't try to grab everybody all at once. Kind of focus on maybe one or two audiences that you really want to attract and bring in clients. And as you grow a client base, they will tell their friends and their friends will tell their friends. And then that's how you get yourself to be spread out amongst more people and, and gaining more clients that way. But don't feel rushed to have to reach out to everybody, because if you do that, you're gonna you're gonna burn yourself out, because not everybody's gonna be attracted to what you have to offer. So focusing on one or two things or certain age groups or types of people, that's going to be better for you, because then you can focus on that, deliver to those types of people. And then, like I said, those people, if they appreciate your work, they're going to tell their friends and friends and friends, okay? The next advice is the scrying card, which I really like because it's all about intuition. So your business requires you to be very sensitive to your intuition, for one thing, very sensitive to the feelings and the emotions and energies of other people. And by you being able to really tap into that within yourself, you're going to be able to make connections with people on a different level. If you're starting out with a business, and if your business is divination like mine, you really got to work on centering yourself, focusing on your own intuition. So, for example, while I was pulling the cards, when I pull the cards and when I flip them over and I read them out loud, I'm already in my mind getting messages from the cards, and I'm already kind of starting to pick out what I'm going to say before I even say it. And so that's me trusting my intuition, because my intuition is telling me this is the message that this particular client needs to hear. So for you, a good thing would be to work with that. I started learning how to read the cards a couple years ago, and as I was doing that, I really had to learn how to trust my intuition. And by trusting your intuition and trusting what's coming through your mind, you will be able to enhance it, and it grows. It really does. So, meditating will help you relax and focus, paying attention to your inner thoughts, paying attention to the thoughts that pop up into your head that may not necessarily be your own. That's intuition. Those are the messages from spirit. Those are the things that are going to help deliver a heartfelt message and a product to your clients that are going to fit them individually and then all together as a whole. And just, you want to just deliver genuine product, stuff that comes from the heart. Don't cheat people out of anything. I believe the next message was the ghost, regret. So this message is telling me that anytime you begin a business, you have to be prepared for the fact that you cannot reach out to everybody, and that you're not going to make everybody satisfied. And the regret card is just a reminder that, one, you're human and you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Trying to strive to be perfect and striving for perfection with your business is going to lead you to a downfall, because nothing is perfect. There will always be new ideas. There will be ideas that you will scratch from your own personal business that you thought would work, and then it doesn't. That's happened to me many times. I'll offer a product, a reading that doesn't get anyone's attention, and I end up just cutting it out. I take it away from the shop because it just wasn't something that was a fit. Trial and error. So I feel like the ghost card is just reminding you that don't strive for perfection, and understand that not everything is going to work out. If one thing doesn't work out with you, and there's no connection between you and clients, let it go, cut it out, and try something new. Try a different angle. The next card is Skull of Darkness, blind spots. So I feel like this is an advice card for you. Blind spots are things that we can't really see, things that that they're there but we're not able to see within our peripheral vision. I feel like this card as an advice card is to say to look within the areas that would normally not stick out to you. So if you're looking for new product, new ideas, look in the places that or the types of people or the types of situations that you normally wouldn't find attractive, that normally wouldn't catch your eye, that's where you're going to find inspiration. So really looking, like it says, Skull of Darkness, looking within the dark. Don't look for ideas and inspiration where everybody else is feeding off. Try something new, try a new angle. If you're coming up with new products, like for me, for example, if I was coming up with a new reading, I'm going to want to do something a little bit different than what everybody else is delivering, but also keep true to my original branding of who I am. That's where I'm going to get inspiration. And that's why I think blind spots in this particular reading mean just looking for inspiration in places that normally wouldn't seem likely. And that's where you're going to find something genuine and something that's true to who you are. So taking something that would normally not be something people would think would be, you know, really cool and something people would want, and turning it into something that people would really want because it's your own creation. I know that that's really vague and it's really confusing, but again, I don't know personally what your business is, so it was really hard for me to kind of put that into words. That's why I use myself as an example, because of my own business. I know what I'm selling. So I hope that this kind of helped you in a way. It kind of inspired you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email. But like I said, this is the $7 flash sale reading. So if anyone's interested, I'll put the link to where you can send a donation, and I will see you guys later. Bye.